Hey, I'd just like to make a video on the Major League Baseball season so far this year, and you know, in this video specifically, I'd just like to talk about the National League and what's gone on so far in this season, and my predictions for the last about 5 weeks of the season. And I don't got a script or outline or anything, so I'm just gonna go with whatever comes in my head. And let's start. Why don't we just start in the NL East? And what a disappointment, the Mets have been this year. They projected to probably win the East, or at least be in a close race with Philadelphia at the beginning of the season. But, tons and tons of injuries. Beltran, Reyes, Wright got hit in the head a couple weeks. He'll be out for a couple more weeks. Starting pitching, they got a bunch of injuries. And, unfortunate, but that's how it goes. It's part of the game. Philadelphia, as expected, doing well this season. They're first place by about, I want to say 7 games, somewhere like that, over Florida. And even Atlanta. Atlanta moved ahead of Florida, yesterday when they beat them. So Atlanta's second place in the East right now. Florida's third. I think the NL East, obviously the Phillies are going to win that division. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't win it. Unless they collapse like the Mets did a couple years ago. But, I don't expect that to happen. Second place in the East. I think I'm going to go with Atlanta. They got a little bit more experience than Florida. I like Florida. But Atlanta, I think they got the better pitching, better overall talent, and I like Atlanta finishing second in that division. Followed by Florida, who got off to a great start this year, came back to the pack for the middle of the season, slumped a little bit through the few middle months, but, they're picking it back up, and, they're where they should be. I think they'll finish third in that division. Mets, I don't think they can finish behind Washington. That's pretty impossible. Washington's just they're awful. That's the one word I got for them, awful. So New York fourth and Washington fifth. Moving to the Central, I see no reason why St. Louis should win that division. The Cubs, they've faded. They're falling, even out of the wild card race. They're falling back. They're 7 out of the wild card right now. I don't expect them to come back from that. Milwaukee, they had another good start to the season, but they can't keep it up for the full season. They're going down to I think they're behind the Cubs. Yeah, the Cubs are in second. They're like 6 or 7 behind St. Louis, so I see St. Louis winning that. And obviously, Houston, they've been pretty much average the whole year. And, you got Pittsburgh at the bottom of the division. Cincinnati, they're, a little bit below average. They got an okay team, but, nothing special. You got a few good players in Joey Votto and Brandon Phillips, which should, Dusty Baker, if he keeps his job, they should be pretty good next year. So I got St. Louis winning the Central. Now on to the West. Now I'm a Rockies fan, so I'm kind of biased towards them a little bit, but Colorado, they started off very poor through the season. And fired Clint Hurdle a couple months into the year, and worked out well. Jim Tracy came in, and they've been rolling ever since. And they're 70-54 right now. They're 3.5 behind the Dodgers, who lead the division. They got a series coming up with LA this week. Hopefully, they can do what they do and take care of LA. But they're 2-8 against LA this year, so they don't play very well against them. So the West, I got LA. I think LA will hold on to win the division. That's what I think, but we'll see. And I like Colorado finishing in second, followed by, very surprising, as well as Colorado, San Francisco. Their pitching has kept them in it. Struggle a bit on offense, but they got the pitching to keep them in every ball game. And Lincecum, Kane at the top of the rotation. They're gonna be tough down the stretch, but we'll see what happens. And then obviously Arizona and San Diego round out the NL West at the bottom of the pack. National League wild card. It's been a great race for the last couple months. I mean, Colorado and San Francisco have been 1-2 for the last 6 weeks. Colorado's been on top for the last couple weeks. Right now they got a 3-game lead on San Francisco with one more game to play against them tonight. We'll see what happens in that. Then you got Atlanta 4 behind Colorado. And then you got Florida 5 behind, and Chicago, as I said earlier, 7 behind. I really like, I am a little biased, but I truly feel that Colorado is the best team in the wild card hunt. I like them to win the wild card, not by much, maybe a game or two, but I see Atlanta coming on. I see San Francisco, kind of see them hanging where they are. I'm guessing they'll finish second in the race, but I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta leaps them, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a close race between Atlanta and Colorado coming down the stretch, because I really like Atlanta. Atlanta's got a great team, and I like them down the stretch to keep playing well, but I don't see them winning the wild card. I see Colorado winning in the wild card. I see the Dodgers winning the NL West, Cardinals winning the Central, and the Phillies winning the East. And that's my, my review of the season so far, and my predictions for the upcoming 5 weeks of the season. See y'all later. Have a nice day.